Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Texas. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the Yellow Jackets offense has the football first here today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. And the Yellow Jackets will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Short pass finds the tight end. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41. The Yellow Jackets keep the football on the move.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
That's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And the Yellow Jackets have first and 10 here. Movement here from the tight end. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. The game makes it second and medium. He hands it off from the gun. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with first and goal. Brought behind the line. It's Moore. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They routed the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a
touchdown, Georgia Tech, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tremendous toughness here. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, crew. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Breaking free at the 35. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. Longhorns looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him.
And he chased him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Well, the offense tries to go with a play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying it. They applied the pressure, came up with a sack.
A sack makes it second down and forever. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Montgomery. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Third down, out of the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Jones. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly. No huddle now for the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking downfield near the end zone. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
So Georgia Tech has the lead here, Kirk. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. The sure hands. It's Moore. Here he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. They were not going to catch him that time.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
Extra point makes the lead 11. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. You start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
And it's out of bounds after a decent gain. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go to play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Jones. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. Longhorns pick up enough to get a first down there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a...
Caught near the goal line. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game.
Man, I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back play.
And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So the touchdown they desperately needed to cut into this big deficit, wiped off the board. Ouch. Longhorns line it up with first and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Grab behind the line, it's Jones. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Well, still plenty of work here to do now on second down and goal. Back to throw again. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
The pocket breaking down. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are two different things.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Look at now throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. And the Yellow Jackets hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play. Take a timeout. The Yellow Jackets will line up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The short completion of the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Look at the pass here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him to the ground, but it's 1st down now at the 28.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
And they try them little, but stuck for no gain. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the catch. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Here's a 1st and 10 play. And the quarterback keeps it here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And now the defense decides suspended timeout to regroup a bit. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas, 10.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Tries the right with a quick throw. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. The Longhorns come to the line in a hurry up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Snags the quick throw. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Another great play by this receiver. And I'll tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch made on the sideline. He does get the foot down. And he'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. The defense pursuit forced him out. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back. Quick completion to the tight end. He's swarmed by the defense.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short on the +27. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. And that one's straight down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Looking for a gap. It's Powell. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off the play fake on 1st down. That's caught. It's Terry. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a 1st down. This offense in good scoring position now. Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Well, when you get a one-on-one opportunity, you got to cash in on it. And this Texas receiver makes a great play to be able to come up with a big gain. This defense cannot just load up on the run game in a quarterback and leave these receivers one-on-one.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Longhorns looking to cash in the red zone. Quarterback still with the football. Has a pass to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. The quarterback takes it in himself.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
He's not going to get there. They come up empty and miss a chance to tie the game. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the offense is back out there. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Quarterback, pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On the move now. He's going to take off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Second down after that run in the previous play. Give it to the back again. Good enough for first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that previous play. Looks right for a quick completion. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. And the Yellow Jackets come up to the line in a hurry-up. They'll run it from the gun. And they finally stop it at the 3. The offense really threatening now. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout where they check him out. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
Boy, Chris, this drive looked outstanding until they got into the red zone. Seems like the wheels have come off. Third down and long makes it very tough to execute in the red zone. Now let's see what they come up with here on this fourth down play.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He's going to bring this down a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And looking to throw now on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Terry. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Defense sets the formation. It's third down. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Moves the ball out across the 30, and it's good for a first down. And the Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
It's a good positive game by the offense, and it's enough for the first down. They're already looking to get up to the line of scrimmage to get this play called to go some up-tempo. The defense has got to be alert of this and get their call and get ready to play.
The Longhorns will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Pretty good game here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. The Longhorns are going to keep this drive rolling.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on first down, and he's
free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Texas. They battle back to take the lead. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
And now the running back's got it again. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
2nd down, they're going to throw it. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to chuck it again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Offense comes back out on the field. Let's see if he can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. They'll try the right here. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Tries to get it to the running back. Nice throw, caught for a completion. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base.
He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. He'll hand it off. He's past the marker and still going. Refuses to go down. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. Makes a quick catch. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call.
Illegal blocking the back. Offense.
Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. They'll run it here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. Went backwards on first down, so it's second and long here from the 10. And they'll run it with the draw play. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage. Here, third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
This will be marked down about the 25-yard line. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play, and they keep it going.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The Yellow Jackets looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Catch made on the sidelines is enough to move the sticks.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
And the same runner's got it again. And the Yellow Jackets pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
And what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? And they finally stop it, but a decent game that time.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
From the the shotgun. It's a handoff. Tackle, but forced down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. First and goal, a chance to claim the lead here in the final quarter. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Solid tackle, able to get him down. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
Offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Looking to throw here. And a catch made in the end zone for the 2-point conversion.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Terry. And the game just good enough for a 1st down. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.